All right, let's go. Hey, everybody. How we doing today? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. If you're stopping in, please remember, smash that like saber. It helps me, it helps the channel. It's free to do. It's fun, rewarding. It helps these videos get a little bit of traction for me and helps the channel, so I appreciate that. If you could. Got some grand arenas in store today for any who aren't familiar with the format. We'll do a little bit of chat, question and answer, account reviews, whatever comes up. We'll do the Loquitur alt account first on GAC after the timer's up. And then today maybe we'll have a little bit of story time in the middle. And then we'll have the Kyber 3 grand arena on my main account in the second half. That's the format for my streams in case anybody isn't familiar with it. See what we got going over here in chat. We got Coltane, greetings from UK. Nice to see you streaming early. Hey, man. Glad you could make it. Crusher222 says hello. Bard Westrom's here. Nick Wilson's been a long time since I caught a DL stream. Insert a Titanic 84 years meme here. Frick Frack Patty Whack says, hey DL, thanks for putting all the work into your guides and streams. Due to your account guidance, my brother and I, 2.5 and 3.9 million GP, just got into a 300 million GP guild. Hey, that's fantastic. All right. Get into a high performance guild. We like that. We like that. Getting into a good guild is really important in this game. It helps you get your Negotiator and Malevolence Capital ship. It helps you get currency for a whole bunch of other stuff that you need in the game. So yeah, it's good to get into a good guild. Can you do some account reviews today? Yeah, I think I can. So I see Crusher222. He's 3 2s in his name. Sherlock Holmes lived in 2B Baker Street. And I read a book for young people. I don't know if it was 3 Investigators or Hardy Boys. I think it was 3 Investigators book. I used to read those when I was a kid. And they had a stuttering parrot that used to say 222B or not 222B. Because that was Sherlock Holmes' address. I think 222B Baker Street. I think that was the address. All right. I believe it's not too long before my turn, says Bard Westrom. Let's see. To be honest, guys, there's still accounts in here that signed up back in May. We're 7 months behind. Yeah. So I feel like I've done a lot of account reviews, but man, there are a lot of people that asked. There are really a lot of people that asked. So we'll get some out of the way today, and we'll just try to keep proceeding. And we just got to make sure that the accounts that applied back then are still playing. They're still active players, so that we're not giving useless account reviews. There's a Sherlock Holmes museum there, but it's 221B Baker Street. Oh, is it? 221B Baker Street. Huh. I just remember the stuttering parrot from the book. It's pretty funny. It's weird what we remember. I have like a great memory for like weird esoteric facts and a terrible memory for normal things like birthdays and events and stuff like that. It's horrible. People's names. And I mean, when you're in a leadership position, you have to be able to remember people's names. So I actually have to use like little mnemonics and make rhymes in my head and stuff to remember people's names, because otherwise they're just in and out, gone. So yeah, it's funny what we remember. I don't know. How are you guys? Just put it in the comments. How are you guys on your memory? Are you really good at remembering trivia or numbers? I'm really good with numbers, obviously. So that's I remember numbers more easily than other things. All right. So what do you think, guys? You want to just head into account reviews right away? We could do that. We've got the dude. The dude abides. He's at the top of the list. Pretty sure he's still an active player. See him all the time over on the Discord. Let's take a look. Let's ping the dude and see if the dude is around. All right, he's showing offline, but we could probably take a look at this account. Hey, the dude's in the channel. I just see a chat from him. All right. I see Griff now too. Got my first Relic 9 today and I'm hyped. GML doing 97,000 damage with the leader ability assist now. Nice. Daniel says, do you feel the Razor Crest is going to be free to play farmable soon? I honestly don't know. I don't know what the cycle on Conquest is going to look like. I hope it is. There's a lot of people that just, won't have access to the Executor until that becomes available in some way. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it on a 1-year cycle like they've done with a lot of things. So maybe it'll be available 1 year after it was in Conquest. That would be a long time, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell what they're going to do with it. Maybe they'll make an event out of it. I don't know. I think every time the Executor comes up in the event system, it also brings up Razor Crest available for crystals in the shop. So I think CG would probably just say, well, if you really want the Razor Crest, it's available every time the Executor comes up. So I don't know. I don't know what their plans are for Conquest. We'll have to see what the routine looks like. The dude Abide says, I'm the same way with weird facts and numbers, but terrible with everything else. That's funny. Similar. Missing No says, I can't remember names, but I can tell you all the Pokemon names and codes. Exactly. That's the kind of stuff we remember, right? I've learned the only birthday I have to remember. It's my wife and my kids. Yeah, thank goodness for these apps now and calendars and stuff like that where you can just start programming that stuff in. And if you're active on Facebook, of course, Facebook will often remind you, hey, it's your wife's birthday in 2 days. And you're like, oh, yeah. I better go buy something real quick. Yeah. Griff says, I'm also impatiently waiting to find out how the new marquees are farmable. I'd love a 7-star Kyle and Mara Jade. Yeah, the marquee routine is usually pretty quick that they come to the shops and then become farmable within a pretty reasonable amount of time. So, yeah, we should see those pretty soon. All right, well, let's take a look at this account. The dude is abiding. And let's see what he has to say over here. Working on the TIE Bomber. We was working on Old Republic for Malik back then. Thinking about going C. Waffling versus SLKR. So we'll be able to see what decision he already made. All right, so just drop a note in there, dude, and just, I'll do a general review. But if there's specific stuff that you want, tell me what it is that we want to be looking at. 1-4 in ships, 1-7 in characters. That's a lot of fleet. A little more fleet than average anyway. All right, SLKR maybe, because we've got the First Order ships in here. Got Galactic Republic, Rex, Anakin, Umbran, all at Relic level. Houndstooth is Gear 12. More First Order stuff. Got some Geos in here. Ahsoka, Vulture Droid. Alright, so it looks like you actually went for all 4 fleets with the old GAC system, which is good. Negotiator, Malevolence, Finalizer. And then we do have, some kind of Rebel fleet up here. Or something at least to put with the... Maybe we're doing an Empire fleet. Because he's got the Gauntlet Starfighter started a little bit. So Galactic Republic, Separatists, First Order. And then maybe just Bounty Hunters then. Or something. Bounty Hunters under Executrix. But anyway, pretty close to having 4 full fleets. Which is pretty awesome. At 3.2 million galactic power, that's fantastic. All right, we got Malik, Revan, got Grievous, Commander Luke Skywalker, Kylo, Hux. So it looks like SLKR is the target. I don't see the SLKR in here yet. Let's take a quick look here. Ooh, that's pretty much everything though, huh? And I saw the Han down there. All right. So you must be building that SLKR right about now, huh? Nice. Currently wrapping up the SLKR, close to gas after that. Question is, should I build up the troopers and Nightsisters for assault battles? For the fleets, he's doing Empire after SLKR, building up TIE Fighter and Gauntlet. Nice. Oh, Finalizer is only 4 stars? Ah, 4-star Finalizer. Okay, well maybe another event to go, or maybe getting some of those crystals out of the shards out of the shop next time the Finalizer event is up. But yeah, close to the SLKR. I didn't see the 4-star Finalizer, so good call on that. Good eyes, guys. All right, but this is a very good Grand Arena account. We got a bunch of really strong teams here. 336 speed on the Darth Revan. Speed set and just mixed fast mods. That's good. Padme is 312 with no speed set. That's some pretty good substats there. 11 speed, 23, 23, 26. Wow, nice. And 19 up here. Yeah, I love these mods are heartbreakers, right? That is, look at this. Defense, health, protection. Even though it's flat protection, it's just defensive stats all over the place and 19 speed. You're hitting this hoping you get that last cap off on speed, but still you don't mind any of these stats. That is a chunky mod. Wow, these are fantastic mods, man. Look at this. Speed, crit chance, potency. Good stats all the way around. Wow, impressive. Most impressive. Rex looking pretty fast too. Look at this guy, 310. 310 on the Rex. And still some upside here with 6 dot in that mod for another speed. Got all 5 on that one. 23, 18. And 15 speed over here with some slicing potential. Yeah, nice and fast, that Rex. Bastila, 300. Tons of potency. A little bit of potency on the substats, but foregone the potency elsewhere. That's fair enough. It's fine. I would probably really want a potency, even though she has a ton of potency from one of her passives. I would still want some more potency on her, because basically she is her debuffs in a lot of senses. So it looks like you're doing great on mods, dude. Yeah, awesome. Good stuff there. 10 shards away on the finalizer. All right, nice. I was going to refresh the last time, but decided to save crystals after the squad arena changes. I'm not sure I would have had that discipline. I probably would have gone ahead and bought them and got going on that. Yeah, that's fun. Dalton Miles says hello there. Nice. Philhammer says, my wife is excellent at remember everyone else's birthdays. I jokingly call her my social secretary. Yeah, my wife is good at that. My wife is, like, if she hears a song, she can name, like, the song, the band, and sometimes she's, like, she can tell you what year that song was popular within a year or two almost every time. She has an incredible memory for, like, current events, trivia, and stuff like that. It blows me away. And it's funny, she can read my mind almost after so many years, because I'll be like, you know that one guy in that one movie where this one thing happened, and she'll know exactly what movie I'm talking about and which actor and everything. It's fantastic. All right. Griff says, plan to go for gas afterwards. Makes sense. You seem pretty close. Then you've got options for JMK or other things like Executor. So, there is some opportunities in this account for some one-off characters. You've got bounty hunters, and your bounty hunters are pretty good. And for the cost of building Zam Wassell and putting the Omicron on her, you can take just like the top line of Mandos here, like a tank and 3 attackers with Zam. So for the cost of like 1 relic character, you can have a really fast and hard-hitting bounty hunter team. With Qui-Gon Jinn, the same thing. You know, we found out last week that even with teeny tiny Jedi, so you've got some of the stuff in the middle here, like the Juhani, the Ahsoka Tano. Well, she probably goes with the Padme team or whatever, but like Bastila, Shakti, if she's not with the clones, you know, whatever. So we've got just scrubby Jedi here. But like we saw last week, if you put Qui-Gon Jinn with them, 30 offense per speed is no joke. And these little guys have 200 speed or 250 speed or whatever, and they're getting 7,000 attack. So it's pretty crazy what we did last week with that. So for the Omicron characters, I don't know what your Omicron plans are, but you could build both Zam and Qui-Gon and get another team for free. So if you manage to push your way up through Chromium and get toward that Rhodium, that's an easy way. You need to get 4 more teams for Rhodium. So, you know, that's a way to get 2 teams pretty quickly, is just to build the Zam to put with your little bounty hunters and build the Qui-Gon to go with some little Jedi. I think both of those teams go on offense where you can control the matchup. And, yeah, you get two offensive teams for the price of 2 relic characters. I really like that in the current GAC system. I think teams like that are going to help competent players rise above everybody who's trying to build, you know, a broader roster of good teams now. Because those teams are already enough to take out a lot of stuff. I don't have any Omicron plans yet. I do like the Zam idea. Was probably going to do Qui-Gon as well. Yeah, I think for people who like Grand Arena, those 2 are winners. Clear and present danger with those characters on your team. So, and then, you know, Qui-Gon goes toward the JMK journey, so you're not sad to have built him. I don't know. Zam's not part of anybody's journey, is she? If we look at the Kenobi journey, Cad Bane is in here. Is Zam part of anybody's journey? Vader, maybe? I don't remember every requirement for every character here. Zam, yeah. Zam will sell upgrade to Relic 7, so look at that. So she's a requirement for Lord Vader, so both of those characters, you know, they're not wasted relics. They'll be used for requirement stuff someday. Needed for Lord Vader, not that I plan on that anytime soon. Yeah, it's not that you plan on it anytime soon, but then let's say, for instance, you wanted to relic Gamorrean Guard or something like that. I mean, even if that was you know, a good Omicron, it wouldn't be used for anything but that. So Zam at least has a fit in a journey somewhere that you don't feel bad about taking her to Relic 7. Every time I look at Lord Vader's relic requirements, my eyes start watering. Relic 5, 5s, oh, everywhere 5s. Tusken Raiders at 5. Padme to 8. Count Dooku to 8. The ARC Trooper. Where's the Bad Batch stuff? Echo with the Bad Batch to Relic 5. Hunter Tech Record to Relic 5. It's a lot of relic levels. It is definitely a lot. A lot of good characters, though. I mean, so Tusken Raiders pretty bad. Embo's, you know, not that great. But everything else is, you know, got some purpose somewhere. So again, it's a journey where you don't mind building those characters out at the end. Takes a lot of materials, but once you get there, it's okay. Good stuff. Is the cat bonus drop farming video you made applied to the upcoming negotiator event? So yeah, I mean, if the negotiator event is the same way off the hard nodes, then it's the exact same concept. When is that? What's the date? When's the date on that negotiator event kicking off? So then basically you do the same thing you did with cat. You subtract a couple days from it, and you start doing your farming, your energy wind up, and then you'll have it for the day that the event is out. 22 and 23 December. Okay. So, trying to remember exactly, I think it's 3 days before. You wait on your refreshes until the very end of the day, and then you do your refreshes at the end of that day, and then 2 more days of stocking up. I think that's how it worked out, but yeah, the cat video is exactly the same. Yep. It's in mod battles. It's in mod battles. We're not limited on mod battles, though, right? We can do as many as we want. Mod battles, huh? I mean, you're just gonna do this. But yeah, the idea of saving up energy, of hitting the cap before the event hits, capping out your energy, it all works the same way. So you'll just be doing mod energy instead of regular energy. I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 energy you can't refresh after for mod energy. Really, mod energy is capped at 1,000? So it won't work the same way. We need to look that up. Need to find out if there's a cap on it. Mod energy is a max capacity of 1,000, and you can go to like 1119 if it's bought. So the last purchase that takes it over 1,000 you can buy, but if you're over 1,000 you can't refresh. Okay. Okay, and with regular energy, The cap is 2,000, right? Okay, so the cat thing applies, but let's see. If you're just doing the 50s, you'd have to do a couple days. If you're doing 50s and 100s, it would probably just be 2 days then. Yeah, the math is definitely different. Yeah, the math is definitely different if it's only capping at 1,000. I'd have to go back and look, but basically if you did it 2 days before, did all your refreshes, and did the hundreds, that would be 720. Yeah, so you would just do 50s 2 days before, and then 50s again the next day, you'd be fine. Alright, dude's got to cash out. Alright, see you later, man. Alright. What else we got going on? Any questions over in the chat? Nope. Alright. So we're a minute 34 away from Grand Arena, but I think I'm just going to cash out this timer. Head on over there rather than start something else. I don't have any questions in the chat right now. I am going to flash up the public announcement over here on using your lightsaber to help me and get that clicked. If you could, please. It's for free. It helps, and I appreciate it. You know what? I am going to do one thing before we do Grand Arena. I'm going to go in and try to do a fleet battle real quick and see if I can get my crystals for the day. Let's go see what we've got going on over here in fleet. Let's see. We have to fight a better negotiator fleet for our place. All right, let's see if we can get some juice of Jawa. Let's think about this. Yeah, that should be all right. I really don't like negotiator versus negotiator matchups. They feel very frustrating to me sometimes. Let's see. What do we want to do here? His Houndstooth is going to go anyway, so let's go ahead and just put that on him. And then see if we can get our debuffs onto the Houndstooth. Alright. Wow. That was a big hit right there. Okay, we'll do this. Probably trigger his Anakin to take another turn. Oof. Well, boys, I think this one's going to be a loss. Let's see. What could we possibly do to recover this? Maybe if we get everybody put on fire. Maybe that'll do it. Okay, got a buff immunity onto my... Yeah, this is going to be a loss. Done and out. Got to get some relics on my Kenobi and speed up my capital ship. When I'm fighting against people who have, you know, full relic Kenobis and their ship is going so much faster than mine, then it's hard to win those matchups. So, yeah, getting Kenobi some relic levels is going to be important. I'm going to have to do that for sure. Let's see. Is there anybody who's easier to beat? Let's take a look at the ranks here for a second. Yeah, I gotta beat somebody up in here. Maybe take one step and then go there. I'm gonna keep an eye out on that because I do wanna get some placement today. I've got a couple more battles that I can fight, so if I'm able to do that, then that would be good for me. right. How's your family and the cat? My back is good. It's doing pretty good. Much better than it used to be. The family is okay. My daughter's sick right now, and man, I'm just gonna say it. I'm pretty frustrated because they had a school program for Christmas at school, and they issued the invite, and masks were optional for everybody. And my wife and I refused to go, and we actually pulled our daughter out of the play because we don't want to send her to a play and be in the audience and an entire audience full of people where masks are optional. It seems really irresponsible. So they did that last week, and this week they've got like 16 positive COVID cases at the school, and we had to pull our daughter out of school after like the 12th time that they claimed exposure, and so we've got to keep her home. And now she's sick, and I don't know if she has COVID. We took her in to have her tested this morning. But it's pretty frustrating because the school has been pretty good about that stuff, and then they just like lost their mind and went, it's Christmas, just do whatever. It's goofy. I don't know why they did that. Pretty frustrating though. All right, and the cat. Are you talking about the cat Nihilus, my actual cat, or the cat in the game? So cat in the game is plodding along slowly. Nihilus, the cat, is growing up fast and tearing up everything in the house. He is a destroyer of plants. Not necessarily planets, but any of our indoor house plants he's managed to get into and fighting with the plants. All right. All right, we're fighting against Big Jiggling Australian rebel militia over here. 2.1 million galactic power, 800 in ships, 1.3 in characters. When we look to his fleet arena and his squad arena, he's 403 and 185. When you look at that stuff and you see such high numbers, it makes you feel like either the player's not competitive, they're kind of a casual player in an older shard, I don't know. But it doesn't look very threatening to me. He's got the Geos as ships. We've got the Houndstooth in here at gear 12, but only 5 stars. Guys, I'll say it again. If you're ever going to commit to a ship, either build it or don't. Having a ship like this with 3 stars with a relic level Anakin is just goofy. Finish it out. If you're going to build it, build it. If you're not going to build it, don't waste your galactic power. Well, again, galactic power is not a thing with the current Grand Arena system, but don't waste your resources on something that you're not going to build. Right? Like all these half-built ships, commit. Either build them or don't. That's my opinion. My opinion with pretty much everything in the game. If you're going to build it, commit to it, get it done. He's got Jedi Knight Revan. He's got a Padme team. The Padme team has Anakin, Ahsoka, Kenobi all relicked. And then the Revan team has Bastila and Yoda relicked and not Bindo. If you're going to relic characters for your Revan team, I feel like Bindo, if he's not the first relic, he should certainly be the second. And the first relic should probably be Grandmaster Yoda. So, yeah, the Bindo is what really makes this team a threat, because then everything comes back. But if you can just kill the Bindo pretty easily, the threat level on that team goes way down. He does have Darth Revan in here. Gear 11, no Zetas. He's got Commander Luke down here. So this is, let's say, a pretty wide account. He must be benefiting a lot from these gear changes with all the miscellaneous gear that he can have now. But, yeah, for 2.1 million galactic power, 7 relics, a ton of gear 12s. No galactic legend and no, let's say, galactic legend killers. So anymore, when we see that, we're just going to put the galactic legend on defense. So I threw down Grievous and C. He went after Grievous. And, you know, got some of these robots killed. Grievous went off on him, and that's a hold, boys and girls. And then over here, he went after my bounty hunters. They got a hold. Then he finished them off. And then whatever he's got left over, couldn't take out Phoenix. Whatever he fought Grievous with, he should have killed Phoenix, so at least he could see ships and get his zone cleared. But you know what? It's okay. He did put the full Padme team, including Grandmaster Yoda, onto defense. And then we've got the bounty hunter team here. Then over here we've got Geos and we've got Old Republic. And in the title I said the risks of the perils of too much defense. So this guy really went thick on his defense. And you can see what happened. I mean, he stalled out immediately on offense. So, yeah, he's got the Padme team over here that may give us some problems. But I feel like we can get through the Padme team somehow. And then once that happens, we'll open up the rest of his defenses and should be able to get a win over here. Let's catch up on chat. Griff says, it's unfortunate, hoping the test comes back negative and she starts to feel better soon. Yeah, me too, Griff. Me too. Nick Wilson says, DL, I've got the only GL in my entire GAC group. I know CG says the Mon Mothma would sort itself out after the GAC, but it seems duller now for some... Oh, the matchmaking. Not the Mon Mothma, the matchmaking. Would sort itself out, but the GAC just seems duller now. It's going to be for guys. The like this whole first season is going to be not good matchmaking. You know, it's not. It's going to be a bunch of people who probably don't even want to be playing Grand Arena, but have to for the crystals now. So we're going to be facing a lot more. I don't mean to say it in a derogatory sense, but there's going to be lame accounts that we all have to fight against now. Because they're going to be fighting against sliding down. And, yeah, it's going to take, I estimated about 12 weeks, so about 3 full rounds of GAC before it gets settled out into what I believe is going to be more meaningful matchmaking. All right, I think we can go for another ship battle now. Sorry about interacting with the ship battles here. But I do want to get some placement. Let's try this. Griff says, yikes, he couldn't even clear a wall. Yeah, exactly. Hi, DL. First time encountered Jawas in GAC. I troopered them with 3 banners lost, and the end result, both of us full clear with squad. I need squads in fleet with better banner recovery. Full clears with the same score. Wow, that's pretty rare that you get full clears with the same score. Okay, let's do this to Anakin and trigger... No. No, we want Bosk to go. Oh, come on now. Alright, well, let's take a poke at Ahsoka then. I wanted to be able to do Anakin's big area effect, but you need taunt up on the Houndstooth before you do that. Let's just do that. Try to get some damage down. Alright. We got a little bit of an advantage right now because he had to do... No, I don't think we have an advantage because we're about to lose this Houndstooth. Alright, we'll bring in Plo and we'll try to get that Houndstooth healed back up again. Try to get the armor down on that. Oh, no, that didn't last long. Okay, we'll just keep working on the Houndstooth because these guys... Oh, the Houndstooth doesn't have taunt on it anymore. How inconvenient. Alright. What do we want to do here? Probably want Ahsoka out of the picture if we can get it. Okay, this could be good. Anakin's so angry today. The opposing Anakins. Alright. Popping my unending loyalty all over the place. Don't know if this is going to get me what I want. I'm just going to take a shot. Okay. That should do it. All right. Move up one step. Reset this timer. Then we'll come back and we'll take another shot here in a few minutes and try to get more placement. I've missed placement like the whole week this week. Work's been crazy. I haven't even been able to. I usually do my climbs on my lunch break, and I haven't even been able to do that. So the Padme team is the issue. Now, I think we've beaten a team like this before with Empire. Let's see what kind of potency we're looking at here. 68% potency. And then Grandmaster Yoda, 87% potency. This steals turn meter. But he has to get it, right? He has to sink it. So we could try Enfys Nest here. There is a little bit of risk that it doesn't work out. But these are Relic 3 characters, so they probably can't hit Nest hard enough to make me worry. We're right on the borderline with the tenacity, or the potency. But what do you think, guys? You want to try Enfys Nest here? Take out his best Relic team with one character? Hey, TK. TK's in the house. Welcome, man. 5 will actually go first once you get relics on him. TK got to see Ultimate. Nice. All right, let's get in there, and we're just going to target Anakin in Kenobi and work our way through this. Oh no, we lost Kira already. Whoever would have thought that that would have happened. Okay. Just keep swatting on Kenobi here. We can get a good basic off on him right there. The courage round is coming up. We have to make it through the courage round. That's the critical moment in this battle. I could have got the middle hit off on him right there. Probably should have done that. Okay. Yeah, just basic. There's the big hit from Ahsoka. I need to get a crit on somebody now. Not going to get any crits this time. Oh, did get a crit. I thought he had the no crits on. All right, well maybe I'm mistaken. Let's try this. Bonk. Or how does that work? Did her basic remove something that allowed me to crit? I wonder. Anyway, looks like we're in good shape. Threat number 1 removed. I feel like Padme has to go next. Get that Padme out of here. Just basic. Whenever they have foresight on, that's all you can do is just basic. Your basic can't be dodged on nest, so you can cut right through that. We'll try a bigger hit. Oof. No, just basic. Nest doing what Nest does. At this point, I gotta put it on auto because only 2 minutes left and we've still got a lot to chew through. I almost feel like I need to do Grandmaster Yoda this way, but once Padme's down, it goes fast. So if we can kill her next, then we're good. Almost got her. We're close. We are close. Next time it's our turn, we should be able to get her, I think. Nope. All right, come on. Let's get this done. We got Anakin out of there, so even if we time this out, it's still okay-ish. There we go. Yeah, it goes fast from there, guys. Once Padme's out, it goes pretty fast. Nice. All right. Hey, all, does anyone else feel like the recent gear changes have done almost nothing to ease the gear crunch? I've been stuck farming Separatist droids for gas for ages and still never have enough Carbantes. No, I don't feel like that at all. I feel like the changes have made a massive improvement. I'm not farming stun guns all the time anymore. They're coming in at a decent rate. I'm actually out of things like the Mark 10 HoloLens and Mark 5 detonators and different kinds of gear now than I've been out of before, for sure. So in that regard, it used to be that Carbantes were better taken care of, and now Carbantes are kind of back to being the stranglehold. But no, I mean, the gear changes have done... the Mark 8 bio, just solving the Mark 8 bio, I haven't farmed or bought Mark 8 bio in weeks. And it's a huge relief. Huge, massive. I feel like the changes have been a massive improvement. Really, I do. You've already forgotten about the dark times, says Missing. No. Carbantes are just as hard as they were, but literally every other piece got much easier. Exactly, Kevin. It allows the gear to flow much easier. Gear was great to me, but Carbantes feel like a larger gate than before since their drop rate didn't change. But I'm not farming stun guns or cuffs anymore, says Griff. Yeah, exactly. Nick Wilson says, I feel like the crunch has eased quite a bit. Still need Carbantes, but stun guns and cuffs are easier now. I haven't farmed a stun gun or stun cuff in nearly a month. Yeah. Yeah, you guys aren't mentioning the Mark 8 bio, but for me, that's the biggest break. Not farming that Mark 8 bio, because I was always out of that stuff. Always had some kind of limitation on that. Yeah. And all that currency that I used to spend on that can now go to something else. Need Mark 8 biotechs a lot more thanks to the JMK requirements. So So if anybody watched my video that I did together with Philosopher, that's exactly what happened to us in the Philosopher video as well. The Separatist droids all need the exact same gear. So as soon as we ran into a limitation on that gear with one character, it was that limitation on everybody. So he just kind of got, you know, he thought he was going to be able to build a lot more stuff on his Separatist droids, and he just kind of got stopped. Oh boy. There's just no good options here. I'm having some really interesting RNG on these battles. Now, this is going to be terrible. I'm going to do this and lose my unending loyalty just in time to get killed. Got to bring in Plo just to stay alive. Ugh. Alright, let's switch over to this BTL. This is... I don't want to do that right at the moment. Can't do the area effect on the Hound's Tooth, because if I do, he'll just knock it off right away. Okay, now I have that. You know what? I'm going to have to do the area effect and try to get to Ahsoka or something. I got to get something. Oof. Tooth down. Now he's got his Plo in. Yep, I think this is going to be a loss. Yikes. I don't think I can hit Anakin hard enough to get... Oh, I did. I got the kill. Alright. Alright. Not much of a chance here now with Anakin being down, but we're gonna keep fighting, see how far we can get here. Yeah, let's just... We'll do the Alt 2. Oof. There's a lot resting on 5s right here. I think there's going to be too much pressure. We got nothing to get through that Hound's Tooth now. That's the problem. Yeah, we're going to quit wasting time on this. Without Anakin, we're not going to get through that Hound's Tooth. Alright, looks like I get horrible fleet placement today. Eh. Happens. Don't have time to go back and keep fighting it. Alright, let's take a look at what we've got left here. We've got Bounty Hunters. Geos, Old Republic. I feel like with the Old Republic, I almost want to do Vader, right? And just come in and... Or maybe Troopers. Just... Maybe we take Vader here and then come in with Troopers here and just smash the Old Republic. Or Qui-Gon Jinn. Maybe we take in our Qui-Gon Jinn team here. What do we think of that, guys? You want to see Qui-Gon versus the Bounty Hunters? That'd be kind of fun, right? I feel like... Restricted characters. Oh, because I put Phoenix on defense. Alright then. Who else do we have as a Jedi that can go in here? Are we down to Plo? Are we Ploing it up? You can put in Shock T. I mean, she's not going to do anything else, right? We didn't use our Bastila Jedi anywhere, so we still actually have another Jedi team. Plo it is. Plo it is. He's got a area effect, right? Damage everybody. Alright. Scrubby Jedi versus Bounty Hunters. Ready, go. That JKR is heartbreaking. What's wrong with my JKR? What are you saying to me? Alright, let's trade this with Ayla. That was unimpressive. Man. I thought that was going to be a good hit. It's kind of weak. Let's see. Who do we really want to kill? Let's get Mando out of here so he doesn't instant evaporate somebody. Alright, this is damage to all, and this is turn meter. What do I want? Let's do turn meter right now, and then do the force. Let's do hand wave for basics. And then finish killing off this Mandalorian. Revan is like, yeah, I know what you're trying to do, but, you know, you can't kill me. Qui-Gon's keeping me alive. I got the Qui-Gon love going on. It's funny. You don't even, I don't even have to worry about him, right? Just let him go. It's whatever. That's crazy. I don't care. Just keep hitting me. That's fantastic. These Jedi are so bad. Guys, they are so bad. They're like Gear 7 Jedi. And we are just wrecking these Gear 12 bounty hunters. Qui-Gon Omicron. Plo removes buffs on his basic? I'm not sure I ever knew that. Okay, let's take a look at this basic. Physical damage and dispel all buffs on them. Wow! Wow, that's good. Plo's better than I thought. Alright, damage immunity gone. Alright, here we go, guys. Bang. Turn meter. Nice. Scrub Jedi. I love that concept. Just take Qui-Gon Jinn, put him with a bunch of scrubs. It's really good. It is really good. Alright, Palpatine, Vader. Put him in here because we got nothing else to do with him. Take some Geos out. Torn between watching your stream and Arnold's, but I always learn new things watching this stream. Hey, we're going to do story time, though, so even if you go watch Arnold, come back for story time. If you like that kind of thing. Alright, we'll do this and this. And then we're going to call out Spy. Hit him. Force Crush again. Do this. And then on my regular turn, call... I'll kick him into oblivion. Get some zappy down. Because we don't want to lose any Baneros. 67. I'm fresh off the hyperdrive and not sure where to go exactly. Well, if you're fresh off the hyperdrive, exactly where to go. Build Geos. Build Jedi. Build Sith. You know, pick one of the paths. Pick one of my paths out of my beginner's guides because, you know, they may not be perfect for the new system, but it's all still a good way to build an account. There's no reason to do crazy stuff. Continue with what worked. What used to work still works. So yeah, hyperdrive bundle or not, you treat the hyperdrive bundle as the best gear pack in the game. And then you just do a normal build. Alright, let's overkill these Old Republic. I really don't like Canderous. Alright, the debuffs don't scare me too much because, you know, we got tech against that. Okay, let's get some counterattacks going on here. And that way, Ahsoka will continually remove buffs. Ooh, that was a big hit. Let's go over here and try to take mission out for good. There was never a doubt, I don't think. Just question of if we got all of our banners. No, we lost all kinds of banners. Didn't get that protection up fast enough. I don't know why I'm scrapping for banners, right? This guy got a zero clear. We still got these guys. We're going to kick out Moff Gideon. And we're going to see about mowing the lawn with the snowtrooper. Alright, here we go. Bang, bang, bang. Get Shaak Ti out of here. Five's out of here. Rex out of here. Everybody out of here. 7-second battle. We didn't even have enough likes. It's a good thing. Only 4 troopers, so I needed less likes to get 4 troopers up and running. Alright, ship-wise, we can bring in his stuff. Let's think about this. We don't want that. We want this. Sure. Going up against the Empire fleet with the Malevolence. DL is banner pinching. Oh, you know what? Well, never mind. I was going to say it's still relevant for the GA Center stuff, but that's only on my main account. They don't respect the slums down here for the low level stuff for their GA Center. All right, let's stun the Houndstooth. We'll just mass assist on him. Big damage. Oh, no buzz droids for us yet. Just muscle him down. We'll bring in the hyena. Buzz droids incoming. Get that established. Alright, there we go. Now spy. Maybe should have let that spy go and get more buzz droids on him. Now we got a million counterattacks to deal with. Let's see. We'll do this. Get us another little ship. That should take him out. No problem. That is a ton of damage. Alright, and there we go. 65 banners. It's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, full clear versus 0 zone clear. The perils of too much defense. If you've only got 7 relic characters and you put 5 of them on defense, that's going to go like this. It's going to go like this. That is too much defense and not enough offense. And I mean, at that point, you've got to save something and try to get through ships. But I suppose the other side of it, he could see the Galactic Legend and just say, you know what, I'm putting everything down on defense because I can't beat the GL anyway. So, you know, maybe it's not a horrible strategy. Although, we had 1 banner less than him. What was that all about? Look at this. He's got 56 and we only got 55. I mean, there's another 1,000 there, but that's that 1 banner. That's the banners that I lost with Padme. Look at that. Couldn't beat him by 1,000. That's mean. I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. He'll probably watch the stream and be like, "You condescending jerk." All right. Benny Lau wants the story time. Padme likes the Old Republic a lot. Don't forget to bring in your level 1 trash ships for the feats too. Oh, I didn't even look at feats. What? Don't forget to bring in your level 1 trash ships for the feats. Feats. Oh, so I don't know if Griff's baiting me or what, but what feats are you talking about, brother? I don't know. I don't know whether to take his comment seriously or not. Blessed Carrot's here. Hey, Dale. Just joined. Good weekend. Hey, man. He was joking. There are no more feats. Yeah. Yeah. So, there's a chess grandmaster named Hikaru Nakamura. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but he's famous for, people will post memes to his stream and he doesn't get the memes. And they posted a meme about Hikaru not getting memes and he didn't get it. The guy's got 180 IQ. He's the number 1 rapid chess player in the world, or maybe number 2 now. Strategical and tactical genius, but he doesn't get the memes. So I always feel like I'm going to be that, someday you guys are going to bait me into saying something really dumb on the stream. It's probably going to happen. All right. So let's do another account review real quick then, and then I'll tell my story. So let me green out this dude abides. And then we've got, let's see if this account is active. The next account on the list is DBA. DBA. Looks like this person's still active. It says he's well dressed. 4 million galactic power, so that's an interesting galactic power range to review. So we can take a look at that. All right, we'll mark that. All right, so let's take a look at Arena 777. That's 111 off from 666. 555 off from that 222 that we were talking about earlier. Repetitive numbers. All right, 83 in fleet. Interesting starting lineup here. 2 tanks and a Vader under a negotiator. All right, let's see what this person was interested in. All right, so it's somebody who found the channel. Mods are starting to look good, making a difference. All right, so we're just going to generally look at the account, see what's going on here. See what advice we might have. So we've got Chimera, the Executrix all built out. Negotiator's done. I don't see a Malevolence in here yet, but I'm sure that's being worked on. At 4 million galactic power, if you've only got one of the main capital ships, I would say take a look at your guild. Think about if you could do better. Potentially you could upgrade your guild and be getting better rewards, more get to, and that kind of stuff. We do have a Relic Spy in here though, so we've got a good Geo fleet in here somewhere. We've got the pilotless ships for, I saw the Hyena Bomber and the Vulture droid down here being worked on. So he'll have all the stuff for the Malevolence when he gets it. He's probably running it under Executor right now. But we have 4 fleets-ish going on. Here we've got Vader, Palpatine, Commander Luke, Anakin, Troopers, Dooku, Marauder. All right, so this looks like a Sith Eternal Emperor build. Tarkin, Maul, all the stuff that we need for the sea journey. Sidious here looks like probably the last requirement. He's got a relic level on guard, and he's got to build Sidious, and then he'll be... oh, he's got Krennic too. But close. Getting close to the Sith Eternal Emperor, so that's good. I'm glad we're getting a Galactic Legend. Into this account, if you're up around 4 million, you really need to have a Galactic Legend by then. He does have Jedi Knight Revan, Bastila Fallen. There must be a Darth Revan in here somewhere. Or if he doesn't have a Darth Revan, then I feel like he must be close on it, right? Oh, he's still got... Oh, I thought... Okay, never mind. I thought I was looking at Bastila Shan Fallen. I was actually looking at Bastila, I guess. Okay. So we got a ways to go yet to get the Darth Revan side of things going. Probably that's what I would do next. Once you finish out the sea. We've got a Padme team somewhere in here, and we've got Commander Luke. We've got Jedi Knight Revan. So we're not, let's say, too deficient on the light side. Yeah, I'd probably finish up the sea journey and then roll into the Malik, finish out Malik. It's ironic, my roster is now better equipped to handle feats and they take the feats away. That's funny. He sounds like Sheldon Cooper. Oh, you're talking about Hikaru? I tell you guys, if you want to watch tactics and strategy, if you don't know how to play chess, there's a couple streamers out there now that really bring chess down to a very normal, manageable level. They explain why certain moves are good moves and what the players were probably thinking and looking at. And yeah, I love it. I think it's fantastic. It's background noise and like the weird memory I was talking about. I can't do like some of the players where they can accurately depict the whole chessboard in their head. But if I just listen to a chess match, I have an idea of what the board looks like. I won't be able to know exactly what it looks like, but I can actually listen to chess matches and enjoy it. So it's audio stuff for if you like that kind of thing. I love it. Hikaru is hilarious. There's a guy named Gotham Chess that what's his name? Levi, I think, Levi or something like that. Yeah, he's he's funny. He's like modern and funny. All right. So let's take a quick look at mods. See if we've got the mods set up here, and then we'll go into story time. 308. We got 13 speed, 17 speed. 17 speed on 3 rolls is good, right? That's 2 5s and a 6. That's nice. Yeah. 5 5 and 6 is 16, and then the +1 for making it 6 dot. That is a super high potential mod. I would definitely slice that. Because if you get 2 more 5s, you'll have a 27 speed mod. That's great. This one too, 21 speed on 4 rolls. You know, you could hit a 5 or a 6 on that and have a 26 speed mod easily. So those are really high quality speed rolls. Here again, 16 speed, 2 5s and a 6, or 3 5s basically, and the 6 dot. 21 speed on 5 rolls. That's more like what I get, right? Like a 3 and 3 4s and stuff like that. But yeah, no. So we've got some good high potential mods on the Bosk. 296 on the Thrawn. I think, you know, you got to start applying some of these 6-dot slicing materials, man. You've got some good quality mods with 3 rolls on them, you know. Like don't spend your 5 and 6 or your 6-dot slicing materials taking up an arrow. It's already got all the speed it's ever going to get. And I realize maybe you were going for some of these substats, but these 6-dot slicing materials, you only ever want to go for speed on your speed mods. And you've got a lot of good mods. You got a lot of... This player has a lot of mods that are strong on... Look at that, 17 on 3 rolls again. Such high potential mods this guy's got. 19 on 4 rolls is okay. 25 speed there. All 5 of them are rolled. 18 speed on 4 rolls is okay. 17 on 4. Yeah, see, look at this. 17 on 4, and he's got several of them that are 17 on 3 rolls. That's crazy. A lot of good mods to hit here. All right, so we've slowed down a little bit here now. We're at 282 speed. 14 speed on 3 rolls, 9 speed. Okay. So we ran out of speed pretty quickly. But the good news is, I mean, even though the account's lacking speed, I think, quite a bit, there's a lot of potential to really get a lot of speed out of those mods. So I think maybe even more important than farming mods is, you know, this account needs a slicing strategy. We need a slicing strategy here. Health primary and crit damage on Bosk is a no-go. Same for health. Yeah, Bosk wants protection, right? He wants protection here. He wants protection here. But we're looking for speed. So, I mean, if these are the mods that you have that are fast, you know, it's no problem to put other mods onto Bosk to get him fast. But see, what you can do with the new situation, you could take a set like this that's really high speed, and you throw that on Zam Wassell, and you put her as the fast character, and then she gives 20% of her speed to everybody else. That's crazy. That's crazy what that character does. Or leave Bosk fast. I mean, I guess you don't really have to make Zam that zippy. Make her all offense, put her with Bosk and 3 other attackers. She'll get 180% on her offense. Make her pure offense. How many plus 15 mods can I get? Can one get per week? It depends on your... Obviously, it depends on statistics, right? So however many mods you can work on for the week. But if you can get 1 strong mod per week, I think that's a goal. You know, get at least 1 mod that's in the high double digits, either by slicing or by just developing mods. But if I get 1 15 speed mod a week, it's okay. I'm happy with that. That's good enough result. And then maybe, you know, every now and then you find a 12 speed mod that you get more hits on, and you know, you get a extra mod or 2 from slicing. All right, let's tell a story. Let's tell the 1600 sentences story. You guys all ready for another funny story? This is another one of those stories that's it's entertaining, but it's also got a moral to it at some point. So we'll share that with you. So the 1600 sentences comes down to personal accountability. And I was in band, and there were a lot of times where I forgot to bring my instrument. I would take it home thinking that I was going to practice, and then I didn't really practice. And then I forget to bring it back to band. And the next time we had band, I wouldn't have my trumpet. I played trumpet. So then I would leave the trumpet at school and not take it home so as not to forget it. And then I wouldn't forget it, but I wouldn't have practiced and I wouldn't know my parts. So it was kind of this thing where I really wasn't so far into it that I really wanted to be great. But I kept embarrassing myself one way or the other, either by not knowing what I was doing or by not remembering to bring it back the next time we had band practice. So the teacher, in her infinite wisdom, decided that she was going to start enforcing my participation in the right way. So she said if I forgot to bring my trumpet again, I was going to have to write sentences. And, okay, so that's some kind of motivation. And then I immediately forgot to bring it again. And she assigned me 50 sentences, and I wrote them. I will not forget to bring my trumpet to school or whatever it was, right? So I wrote my sentences and went back to business as usual. That goes on for a little while, and then I forget it again. And then I have to write 50 sentences again. And then about the third time that it happened, it wasn't working. I wasn't remembering to bring my trumpet to school on the right days. And I didn't really want to write the sentences, but the connection was not made. For some reason, the pain of writing the sentences wasn't enough to motivate me to remember to bring my trumpet to school. So I forgot it a third time, and I got assigned sentences a third time. But I took a different approach. I took a very analytical approach. And I said, I was probably, 12 years old at the time, 5th grade, I think. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to write the sentences. Because what can this teacher possibly do if I don't? What's going to happen? They can't put me in jail. They can't lock me up. They can't, what's the consequence? So I'm just never going to write these sentences, ever. That was my decision. So the next time we had band practice, I came in and didn't have my sentences. And the teacher said, okay, that's fine. It's doubled. You now have 100 sentences to write, and I expect them next week. And I said, okay, well, goody for you. You can expect them all you want, but I'm not going to write them. I told the teacher that, straight to her face. I just said, I am never in my life going to write these sentences. And you can imagine she's standing there looking at me like, what is wrong with you, kid? Like you have to. You have to do this. So the next week, same thing. And guess what? I didn't write them again. And she doubled it again, and then it was 200. And then she doubled it again, and it was 400. And by the time it got to 400 sentences, things were getting serious. And they called my mom, and they got her involved. And they said, your son is refusing to write his sentences. He forgot his trumpet. He's got to write the sentences. So my mom talked to me and said, look, this is dumb. It's embarrassing me. It's, do what you're supposed to do, and that'll be good. It got to 800, and with 800 came the threat that I was going to be suspended from school or be in detention or have some additional punishment added onto it. And even with that, guys, I said, whatever. Really don't like school anyway. And if I don't have to go to school for a few days, what's the punishment in that? So I didn't write my 800 sentences. At 1,600 sentences, they called my mom and they told her that if I didn't write my 1,600 sentences, I was going to get kicked out of school. They were literally just going to say, okay, can't deal with this guy at all. Get him out of here and kick me out of school. Now, again, I wasn't a big fan of school back then. I didn't understand the value of it. school was easy for me, so it's like I know all this stuff anyway. like it's not a challenge, so what do I even care? And the days went by, and I still wasn't writing my sentences. And it literally came up to the night before that I finally had the breakthrough that I needed, I guess. And it was bedtime, and I was laying there in bed, dreading the next day, because literally I was going to go to school the next day and get kicked out of school. And I started thinking about what that was going to do to my mom and how that was going to look to the rest of the family. And it finally got to me in a way that was different, and I realized how much my own behavior was hurting all the other people around me. It wasn't really, to my opinion at that point, it wasn't hurting myself, and I'd made up my mind that I wasn't going to do it, so I kind of didn't want to go back on my decision. But I did. And that night, I literally pulled an all-nighter. It was the first all-nighter I ever pulled in my life at 12 years old. And I still remember it. Like, I was embarrassed that my sisters might see me doing it. I don't even know what the whole deal was, what my mentality was. But I built a tent out of blankets and sat under the tent with my flashlight. And I wrote sentences all night. And guys, I'm telling you, I didn't even come close to 600. I may have gotten like 750 of those sentences done. It sure as heck wasn't 1,600. But if you've ever tried to write that many sentences, good Lord. I wrote sentences for like 7 hours. I don't know. Maybe I got 1,100 sentences. I don't know how many I got, but maybe a couple hundred an hour. And my wrist was all cramped up. Went to school the next day, dead tired. Handed in this big stack of papers. And it was enough. I mean, the effort was enough. And they said, okay, fine. You're off the hook. You're done. And that was that. And there was probably still 2 or 3 more times where I forgot to bring my band to my instrument to band, because it's just horrible at remembering that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was my first lesson in accountability in a way where, you know, you can undertake actions that hurt the people around you, and you have to decide if you're going to do that. And I decided at that point that was not me, and to my knowledge, I haven't willfully or willingly done anything that stupid since. But yeah, it's part of growing up, right? You have to establish your independence and figure out who you are. And when I look back, I can't for the life of me figure out why I made that decision. Like, why did I just decide, I'm not going to do it. Just not. I guess, you know, asserting my own authority or my own independence or whatever. But what a foolish decision. Anyway, I don't know if that helps anybody, but I was recently reminded of that, and I was chuckling at it. And mostly because of the whole, you know, hiding. I did it in hiding. It was the middle of the night. Everybody in the house was asleep. And I still felt like like I had to hide while I was writing my sentences. So, yeah. Crazy. You guys got any stories like that? You ever done anything that was like entirely foolish and self-motivated and had to figure out that you were on the wrong end of it? I don't know. You guys share your stories with me in the comments if you got something funny like that ever happened to you in the past. But, yeah. And I would say if I had to have one takeaway, it's that, you know, a lot of times things seem like they're a lot of work, but if you just get started and get them done, it's done before you know it. And putting it off doesn't help. So I think that's the real lesson that I took away from that, you know. Take your lumps, get it done, get it taken care of. Salmonator says DL over Arnold. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, hey, I mean, all the streamers are having the same problem. I think the general state of the Grand Arena is kind of mediocre right now. The matchups aren't really providing as many good challenging matches like they have in the past. So a lot of us have kind of easy street GACs, which are less entertaining, but we'll try to keep it entertaining. Bruno Coelho says, I need to change my nickname account to say yes. All right. How about we go into the main Grand Arena then? Get started on that. See what we got here. Got another public service announcement in the way of this guy's name. Don't drink Drano. That's good advice. You don't want to drink stuff that's high caustic pH and gonna eat your insides out. Probably not a good idea. Shadow of Revan Guild. Interesting. I've never made a name like this with the characters. I assume you do the ASCII thing where you type in a number for an ASCII code character. How do you get these special characters? Somebody in Discord or whatever, ping me and tell me how you get these special characters if I ever want to do it, because I don't know. I've never done it. Arnold had a lot of drop battles today. Oh, yeah? Huh. I bet ALEURA's got a challenging matchup. I don't think this matchup is that fair, let's say. We'll get into it and see who's not fair for. 2.5 million galactic power in ships, 3.7 in characters for a total 6.2. So we're right about the same galactic power. Fleet-wise, we've got the Millennium Falcon here, so we've got a Rebel fleet somewhere. We've got the Negotiator fleet. We've got Finalizer, Silencer here. We've got the First Order stuff. And then we've got some pilotless ships down here that are built up. And then we've got some pilotless ships that aren't quite finished. We've got the Negotiator and Malevolence both down here, Chimera, Finalizer. And even though I see a Rebel fleet, I don't see Home 1 built up that much. As far as, Akbar is still low level. If you're going to put this much prestige into a ship and build up all the skills, please, guys, build your Admiral and make the ship work. This is a colossal waste of resources to put that many skills into a ship and not even get the captain up to gear 12. Max out that passive, get the ship worthwhile. Character-wise, Galactic Legends, 0. 6.2 million galactic power. Galactic Legends, 0. So, 562 in Arena. Let's see if they placed more effort in GAC than Squad Arena. Guys, I have seen this phenomenon with other people. It is not the first account that I've seen like this, and I've actually talked to people in chat before who basically, I don't want to say it any other way, but they're intimidated with the idea of a galactic legend. Building a GL is a long journey. It's hard. There's a lot of characters. There's things you have to organize, and people are afraid of it. It's an unknown. It's a new area. And it's weird how that can play on your mind. It's just easier to build the next team than it is to build a galactic legend. So if I had to guess, I would say he's probably going for JML, Jedi Master Luke. We do see the Jedi Knight Luke here and Hermit Yoda and some stuff that's relevant for that journey. But please, if you're an Inquisitor, do not find yourself at 6 million galactic power with no GLs. I think that's a bad position for you to be in. And I think him facing against an account that has 3 galactic legends, if you're this guy, you're looking at it going, this is garbage. I don't even want to fight. So, yeah. I don't know that today is going to be that fun of a matchup for this opponent. If we look mod-wise, we've got a couple characters that are pretty fast. 263, fastest character in the account. Speed, 263. If my opponent watches this, you know, I would love to help you. I would love for you to see this video and build your Galactic Legend and understand the importance of getting good mods and start down that journey. Because this is a lot of good stuff in the account, but you're going to struggle in Grand Arena with those kind of mods. I hope that I can help motivate that for my opponent. In the meantime, I will not drink Drano. I will follow the advice given by the account owner, and I'll avoid the drinking of Drano. 3 versus 0 GL. Salmonator says the second GL is so much easier than the first. I would agree with that. Yeah, it takes all the scary out of it. And once you have some stuff established in your account, of course, it is definitely easier to do the second one. Mata McCurry says, I kind of get that mindset, but then again, if you postpone just 2 teams that are worth a relic, you have a GL pretty much after that. A lower tier one, but a GL nevertheless. I didn't enjoy my first farming process, but now I enjoy the journey. Monday, unlocking JMK, going straight into the Executor and then into JML. Wow, nice. That's all great stuff. Once the mindset has changed, it's much easier, says Salmonator. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's horrible DL. I'm facing an opponent with JML and SLKR, but his fastest character is 280, which is so horrible. Yeah, I mean, when you look at that, you go, okay, it just feels bad. It feels like, you know, how are you doing in Conquest and other game modes if you just don't have mods? You know, it's got to be so hard. All right, so we did put 2 GLs. We just said, okay, you know what? He has good stuff, so we'll just double up the GLs here, and then there's no passing this zone. I put more resistance teams in here just to hold things up, and yeah, if I'm the opponent, I look at this and I just go straight for this zone, clear that out. Once he clears that, he's going to see the Executor back here. And yeah, good luck. Good luck clearing both of those fleets. I don't know, guys. I feel bad. I feel bad. All right, we got a Padme team here. Now, one good thing, though, his Padme team, he did... am I remembering correctly? Yeah, he does have some potency on the Anakin, so it's not a lot, but I thought he had the Cross's potency. Never mind. Trying to find something redeeming. But that doesn't look too hard of a defense. We've got Rolo. She has an Omicron now, right? On her leadership. But that's for territory battles, right? Yeah. Okay. So I don't see any Omicron enabled characters here. Nightsisters with Nest. Probably we could nest this ourselves. I don't know what this team is. Wampa, Vader, Newt Gunray. Maybe we even take in Mon Mothma against this team. Triumvirate here. So let's just chew our way through this front wall, get to the back wall, see what's back there. I said I put 2 Galactic Legends on defense, didn't I? I didn't actually put 2 GLs on defense. I think I only put 1. That's Kylo Ren unmasked there, not SLKR. Yeah, that's a crew team. So I've got three teams and then the Rey. I'm sorry, guys. I did 2 Galactic Legends on defense last time, not this time. Correct myself there. Have you considered using Poe lead instead of Rose? Of course, Griff. There's the Poe lead. Oh, that's a Finn lead. Poe has a leadership. Oh. I thought I was going to be a smart aleck and say that I used him somewhere else, but yeah, I put a non-leader character in the lead slot. All right, let's go fix that. Let's go fix that right now. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, what am I clicking here? Okay, go to squads. Go to this. Go to there's Finn, Poe, LSUFUR. Where is that team even? There it is. Edit that. Resistance. Get him in the lead. 25% offense. 5% offense, 30% offense. We can go ahead and put 3 Omegas into that. I can live with that. All right, that's fixed, Griff. Thank you for pointing that out, buddy. Whoops. That Rose Tico leadership, though, right? That's funny. All right, let's see. What's the most we can do with the least? Let's put a Triumvirate against this. And I don't feel like that team's got enough threats to even bring in a tank. Right? We don't even need the tank. Because this is only a Relic 4 Red Trooper, Relic 5 here. So these guys should be enough on their own. 30% offense means that team will get a hold now. I don't count on that team for much of anything. I don't think we're going to get a hold with a Rose, Tico, and Holdo. It's just another one of those teams, guys, where it's got relic characters on it, and if the opponent doesn't take it seriously, then it could get holds. And once they do take it seriously, then they're wasting a good team against a garbage team. So that's it. That's the idea. Let's put some pain on him. We want Hux out of here if we can get him. All right, let's give him some cooldown problems here. Held by hatred. Let's go ahead and flush some of those buffs again. And keep working on Hux. For anybody who isn't familiar with the Triumvirate, the team is kind of, let's say, slow. But this is really, to my opinion, one of the Swiss Army knives of all teams. So if you think about all of the different things that you could want out of a team, you want some control, which you get with Isolate. You want revives are great. You have a revive with Scion. You want big damage, which you get with all these characters. Treya's ability clears buffs. He has the Annihilate ability that he's famous for, of course. So his basic removes buffs. He can gain back protection. So just the amount of utility that's built into these 3 characters is just insane. Like everything you could possibly want for a team is in one of those 3 characters. It's crazy. They don't have good banner recovery. I mean, I guess extra banner recovery could make them just that one step better. But yeah, the Triumvirate's really, I think, a cool team. Cool utility. All right, what are we going to do against this Vader team? I feel like we could use Mon Mothma here. Yeah. It'll break up our CLS team, but I don't see that we're going to need CLS for something else, so I'm going to go ahead and commit the Chupio here. And we'll just take this on. And the reason we're going to do this is just because it helps us control the extortions. The debuffs from Vader shouldn't stick. The debuffs from Dooku shouldn't stick. This team has redonkulous tenacity. So the whole idea is to just, once you're resisting the debuffs that these guys are putting out, then I don't know what this team can do. The team is completely useless at that point. All right. Debuff disabling. Hey, welcome back, Dooku. All right, we'll do that. We got to pay the taxes when we get back around to K2SO. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the offense up again. Working on Wampa. We'll get rid of his protection so that he doesn't do any damage here. We killed a couple people. This should be good. All right. Maybe we don't have to pay the taxes after all. We never got around to tax season. 65 banner win. All right. These ladies, let's I don't know. What do you guys think about using Vader and then throwing Wat Tambor in there to keep the Nightsisters dead when they die? I don't see the need for this team somewhere else, so this should be a quick and easy win. Mon Mothma sounds bad with Wampa and Vader. Weapon tech would prevent revives too. Yeah, but without them being able to... I was just looking at it from a standpoint of no debuffs. You know, they're just not going to debuff me. So I don't know how they would get much of anything good going on. All right, weapon tech. We'll get some debuffs going here ourselves. We'll do that. We will just get Daka out of here right away. Don't want that nonsense. Do that. Let's get back over here and get some more debuffs. See if we can call out Nest. All right, and then we just gotta yoink the zombie. That's good. No, none of that resurrection nonsense. And I don't know, again, on the back wall, I don't know what he can have that's going to be a threat to us if we use Nest here. So I feel like we just use Nest. Remember, guys, if there's anything really hard on the back wall, we've still got 2 Galactic Legends in the Pokey. So I don't see how we can get, let's say, caught out against a good team or something on the back wall. Put this on auto, take a drink of coffee. So my Ray team, I've been committing Cat to the Ray team. And in Territory Wars, I've put that on defense several times now, and it just gets beat in one shot. I've used it in Grand Arena. And so far, of course, my opponents haven't been beating it. But maybe somebody familiar with the matches from the other side, I assume that even though that Cat with Padme, or Cat with Ray, I did say Ray, didn't I? My Ray with Cat team seems hard to beat. But I think Kenobi just kills it, right? Kenobi has no problem with that team. So if I go up against somebody that has Kenobi, I feel like maybe I shouldn't even put it on defense. Griff, do you know how that matchup goes? Is there a way to make that matchup better? I feel like this is a pretty good lineup because, IG has taunt you got to deal with. If you can't, then Vandor resurrects. But with Galactic Legends, you can kill things and can't resurrect them, so that just removes his utility. And they annihilate Cat, and then it seems like the rest must be easy. But yeah, especially in territorial wars, I feel like this should be a hard team to beat, and it's never even got a single hold. So it's kind of a little frustrating to me. I use SLKR against Raycat, 0 issues winning. Raycat is beat easily with C-Watt armor as long as C has enough health. JMK also kills it really easily. Yeah, so that team hasn't been as much of a roadblock as I'd hoped. And, kind of on behalf of the guild, I was hoping at least it would be another good team for the guild where we could hold stuff up. Padme team, we can solo that with SLKR, right? What do you think, guys? Is this a SLKR solo? I don't feel like I would bring in Padme to clean up an SLKR. And then C, maybe we use C against the Bounty Hunter solo. I think Ray plus Cat is an offense tech to beat Kenobi on defense. Yeah, well, there's nothing back here that C has to work on. All right, so let's take the 2 Galactic Legends through here and do this. Do this. Run it. SLKR with Hux. Yeah, I guess we could have used Hux. This is banner management. Just trying to get better banners, I guess. All right, look at that. If I had the Zeta on that basic, it wouldn't have helped me at all. It would have done 0. I don't know why I think that's so funny. Cracks me up. All right, there. If I had the Zeta on the basic, it would have given me another hit. But I killed him anyway, so it's kind of like not relevant. All right, just you and me, Padme. What you got? Nothing. You are immune to fear. You definitely were not afraid. For all the good that it did you. All right. Can C lose to bounty hunters? Do these guys steal turn meter? He takes turn meter, right? Doesn't he have this? Dispel them all, stun them, remove 50% turn meter? Now, this has got to be a C solo, right? If you can get crazy high offense and health on Rey, then you can beat any GL with no problem. So what you guys are saying is that I'll probably end up using Rey on offense more than on defense. That's interesting. C is not losing to that bounty hunter team. No, it definitely shouldn't. We got a pretty chonky C. I don't remember for sure, but I think my health is like 158,000, something like that. That's pretty good. All right, we're deceiving everybody. You are deceived. You are deceived. Everyone's deceived. You don't know that I'm a bad guy. All right, get that out of here. Okay, you're deceived. You're deceived. I actually don't want to go into the alt. For ultimate banner pinching, what we're going to do is stay in regular form and gain our protection back with our skill and try to get 69 banners. What do you think of that strategy, guys? Pretty good, right? Okay. All right. So the reason I was looking at turn meter removal is because in certain circumstances, even if it's a weak team, you can still get yourself in trouble with C if they can remove turn meter and never let you take a turn. You just kind of stand there. So, yeah, but with only one guy removing turn meter, it's not an issue. All right, we got Geos here. We don't have anything to take out the Geos at this point. Well, except maybe troopers. What do you guys think of that? Let's do a full squad of troopers, and let's see how fast we can finish this battle. I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll take us till the 5th turn, and then Dark Trooper will finish everyone. What do you guys think of that? All 5 troopers. Overkill. All right, here we go. Armor Shred. Link buffs. Mass assist. All right, it's down to you, Dark Trooper. Can you kill everybody with your area effect? Oh, I guess Dark Trooper didn't get a turn. Did he get stunned somehow? What happened there? Our Dark Trooper didn't get to go? Something I didn't see. 65 banners, though. All right. Old Republic. I don't know what to do here. I wish there was just like one character that we could take in against these Old Republic and... oh, wait, there is. We still haven't played our Qui-Gon team yet. What do you think? Take in Qui-Gon with one other Jedi? Just take Qui-Gon plus 1. Try to underman it that way. All right, let's do a... I'm blinded. I can't see anything. All right, 13, 14. They got to the magic number. Good for them. Well, bad for them. I mean, but good for them. Rooting for the underdogs. All right. Let's finish him off. Oh, dodged. Was I blind again? I didn't notice. I didn't think I was blind. All right. Just got to keep using the 3rd skill now. Boink. Qui-Gon Jinn versus Qui-Gon Jinn. Does he have the Omicron on his Qui-Gon Jinn? Can we tell? Humbling blow. No. Agility training. Well in Grand Arenas. Okay, so he does. He has the Qui-Gon. Yeah, so he's got the Qui-Gon Omicron with Scrub Jedis. So he's got that concept down. So you want Qui-Gon on Qui-Gon action. The problem is, if I kill Qui-Gon, the rest of the team kind of goes crazy on me, right? So how do we control that? We just got to make sure that they don't have any turn meter. I want to do the LSUFUR match just because I want to practice. Okay, it's not because I think that that's the best matchup here. It's just I need practice with this version of the team. So we're gonna bring these guys in against the Jedi. We're gonna try to control their turn meter and get through them before they go crazy. This is awesome if you mirror. JKA is not on the team. It makes it a lot easier. Yeah, let's just try to control their turn meter so that I can kill Qui-Gon without anybody going crazy. All right, so let's do this. And let's hit Ezra. Okay. And then let's just do a basic here. Now this can get all the foresight. Oh no. It doesn't work that way. All right. Let's just stick to Qui-Gon. All right, they got back their foresight. Okay. Remove the turn meter. Wow. That is some hard hitting stuff right there. These guys are no joke. That extra 400% attack. It's crazy. Let's get Bastila out of here. Put him on fire again. I should have just done the stun. Okay, let's remove turn meter over here. Stick this up. Illuminated Destiny, try to get some banners back. Pop the smoke again. Finish him off. Stick. All right. Interesting. So yeah, we just gotta, when we fight a Qui-Gon team like that, we just gotta do something to manage their turns and keep them ability blocked and stuff, and it'll be fine. All right. Qui-Gon Jinn versus. No. How about we do these guys? This is good, right? This is fun. 3-man it. And that'll leave us one battle to do with Qui-Gon. Okay. You need to get all their health low and then one AoE to kill off everything once. Does that work, though? I mean, maybe I'm mistaken, but don't they get... when Qui-Gon dies, don't they get back to 100% health and protection or something? Am I imagining that, or is that... I'm going to go read the skill again. Because I feel like when he dies, they gain health and protection back or something. Jedi. And then, who would be the one other fun Jedi? Banner recovery is a thing. Who can recover banners the best? Nobody. It's all health stuff. Yuck. Just put in Qui-Gon and Yoda. At the start of the battle, they can't be defeated, blah, blah, blah. When Qui-Gon is defeated, all Jedi recover 100% health protection and gain 400%. Yeah, so getting them all low isn't going to help. If you get them stunned, if you get them debuffed, that helps. If you could get healing immunity on them, So I think abilities like that, when they go off, if your character has healing immunity, it can't recover the... It's still considered a recovery. So you can... I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to see if I can kill all these Phoenix in one hit with Anakin. That's the goal. That's the goal under Qui-Gon Jinn right now, is to swat these Phoenix down in one hit. All right, let's catch up on chat. You finally relicked R2. Yeah, I finally got R2 relicked. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bad Batch is super effective versus Qui-Gon Jinn. Nice. I'm working on Bad Batch right now. Hey, DL, I got Ahsoka to 7 stars from the Squad Arena store. Not sure whether I should be spending the arena credits on something else or save them. Trying to follow the Gladiator. So, with... there's 3 things you can do with squad currency, right? You can look to your next project, figure out what characters you want, and just start building shards ahead of time. You can build up a bank so that you can always do that in the future. Or you can just buy prestige. You know that you're always going to need prestige, so you can just buy prestige and just lean into that. All right, let's get in there. One shot on the Phoenix. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Qui-Gon, don't go. Gonna ruin it. All right, here we go. Yeah. Man. 73,000's not bad. 68 banners. I thought Anakin could do it. He couldn't. He failed. Complete fail on the Anakin. Oh, my opponent's working. He's gone to work. Check him out. He's getting through these things. Beating up all my guys. Nice. He's got the walk team to fight. Walk. All right, so we have a negotiator, and we have a malevolence. What do we want to fight with which? How do we want to do this? I think malevolence versus malevolence and First Order versus negotiator. We'll try to see if we can redeem ourselves from last week where we failed to get the right sequence of events going on with the negotiator. We'll see if we can, or the finalizer, I mean. We'll see if we can redeem ourselves, guys. Take in another First Order tie. And then this. We don't want to bring in Plo. Plo is my standard reinforcement with this team, but we don't want to bring in Plo because we want to save that for the Malevolence matchup to remove buzz droids. So we'll come in like this. First Order, tie, silencer. And it's all about getting Anakin under control. So let's get in there and do that. Take my time a little bit. Qui-Gon kit is broken. They don't dispel, so you can put healing immunity on them or shock to prevent. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's missile Anakin in this instance. We don't have the Houndstooth to deal with. Boy. I feel like if I shoot Anakin right now, I may end up with him dying, which we don't want. So we're actually going to do this. And we're going to do this. And then we're going to shoot with the shuttle if we need to. Oh, man. That didn't get him low enough. Okay. All right. This is not what we wanted, boys. Going to be the second week in a row where I fail with my finalizer. That's awful. That is just awful. Wow. Okay. Oof. Well, I guess I should have hit Anakin. Man. Man. What's wrong with my counters? Yeah, I guess I should have stunned Anakin. Well, it puts me in an interesting spot then. Interesting spot. All right, let's take in Geos or Empire. Let's see. Let's see if we can beat the Malevolence fleet with them. Can we beat the Malevolence fleet with Empire? I don't think so. Because we can actually do 3 separate fleets. We can do Malevolence, we can do Empire, and we can make a Geo fleet separate as well. I know I can beat this with Malevolence, right? I feel like if we take Malevolence here, we win. So let's mess around down here. And let's try some Empire stuff. Should we use Vader as a reinforcement or a starting ship? That's the question. What other good ship do we have that we can start with? So we've kind of just got a bunch of garbage to go with this, though. We don't have what we need to go with it. All right. So we could take the Geos in here instead. Or Rebels. What do we have for Rebel fleet? Ooh. Well, let's take in the Rebel fleet, see if we can clean this up. Just for fun. It's not a problem if you put him in stealth accidentally. It is, because if you put him in stealth right at the start like that, and then the capital ship does the second instance of giving him unending loyalty, he becomes really hard to kill at that point. Yeah, so you don't want to accidentally kill him off like that. All right. Now let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and do this so that we can do this. And then try to get Sunny Fac out of here. All right. Get on in there. Oof, oof. Got to get these buzz droids off of us. Oh, so much for getting buzz droids off of us. All right. Let's come in with this. Hit him. Wow. Man. Brutal. Okay, let's come back in here with the Empire fleet. And we'll just, you know, bring stuff. Stuff. All right, let's take in stuff. How can they attack Han's Millennium Falcon? I think they'd brought in Spy as a reinforcement and had Taunt on me. Oof. Vader's going down hard. One of these is a cleanse, right? Which one? Remove turn meter. All allies recover health and gain a buff. Yeah, I think we got to try to do that just to keep Vader alive under these buzz droids. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to keep Vader alive, though, are we? Oh, boy. I just don't know the skills on these ships as well as I need to. Concussion mines on everybody. We'll do that. Deal physical damage. All right. And then Vader's down. Yeah. Ugly. Ugly, ugly. Get burning on these guys. Okay, got another reinforcement coming in. Let's see. I mean, that's damage to everybody, right? So there's no way to avoid getting the Spy put into stealth. So our hope at this point is to last long enough that we can do the nuke on the Spy. That's what we got to do. Got to last long enough to put the nuke on the Spy. All right, so this guy's going to come in and do this. And I don't want to put the Spy under stealth. But he's going to take a turn soon anyway, so we'll go ahead and do that. All right, just got to live. Just got to live. Dodged. Dodged. Strategic dominance. All right. That should be it, right? Phew! The gauntlet cleanses. All right, now we can bring in Grievous here. We'll do the usual stuff. We'll bring in Plo. We'll even put in Ray's Falcon. It's bringing me to the end of my ships, guys. Let's see if we can get this negotiator out of here. Buzz droids. That could not have gone much better. Anakin's got buff immunity and buzz droids on him at the same time. So we can do this area effect, pop his stuff. He doesn't get to go into stealth, and then this should kill him. It didn't. It didn't kill him. Buzz droids killed him, though. Oh, beautiful. All right, guys. I think we got this one on the run. Let's bring in... We don't even have buzz droids on us right now. So we can do this, and we'll just kill him. And then we'll work our way through 5s and be done. Oh, reinforce. Okay. Reset. And just a basic. Got 5 ships on the field, so there's not much else we can do. All right. You can ignore taunt with hyena as well. Yes. Yep. You can. 2 dropped battles on ships. That's horrible. All right, so he got through the Ewoks. He did it. He made it through the Ewoks. The biggest challenge. All right, he got through the Rose Tico team. He got 2-shotted the crew team. Now he's just got the resistance left to deal with here. Maybe he's working on fleet too. Let's check out what he's doing on fleet. He battled once against the Executor with both Malevolence and Negotiator on defense. I think he's just done, right? I think he's done. 1704 banners, guys. All right. If 5s is on the starting lineup, the battle pretty much always like that. The only thing that has some variance is the way ETA blows up. All right. Well, guys. Full clear. Full clear, and I think we're in good shape, right? Not much risk. Not much risk that he's going to be able to clear all of our stuff. Even if he does manage to get through a race somehow with gas or whatever, then he's still stuck on this Executor. Nothing to be done here, guys. Nothing to be done. Well, that's it. That's going to wrap up the stream for today. Got story time, 2 account reviews, 2 full clears. Any other questions you guys got before I hang it up? Just put them in the chat real quick, and we'll start going through the standard stuff in the meantime. If anybody hasn't joined us on Discord, do that. We've really got a fantastic Discord. There's a lot of fun people over there. People who ask questions, answer questions, lots of good information, lots of sharing, lots of laughs. It's a great Discord. So come on over there if you want to get better. It's a great place to be. Subscribe if you haven't done that already. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm on streaming or putting out new videos. And hit that like saber if you haven't already. That helps me, helps the channel. It's for free, and I do truly appreciate it. That said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. And going to hang it up there. And I will see you all in the next holocron.